Hi, and welcome to Saving Together, where we will be doing our binder setup for 2025. Okay, I'd like to get started with just our 100 envelope savings challenge, which just has the tracker and all of its numbered pages 1 through 100. This one I just bought off the internet. Was nice and simple to get, wasn't too expensive either to get started on that, so I'm happy about that because now I have a dedicated area that won't get too bulky or large, and even if it does, I can just cache condense and I know that it's gonna be there and be able to get tracked nicely. Next up we have my car binder, which is going to have my car payment, my car insurance, the gas and its savings challenge, car repairs, car maintenance, car registration, car tires and its savings challenge, public utilities, which is just going to be anything, any public expenses like public transportation, like Ubering, it's going to also include like tolls and parking fees. This is my new car tracker, just to sort of save for that. And my travel/vacations tracker, which is just going to deal with sort of everything. Next up, we have my home binder, which is the same binder as the car binder, but it's just, I've got two of them. Oh, these little cards are like my little reminders of how much I sort of want to be saving per month or week, because I'll be doing weekly stuffings. This one has my rent, utilities, and I've got a water bill savings tracker, but I want to add in like a gas and electric as well. I've got my home insurance, my month ahead, and a savings tracker for that. Home repairs, home maintenance, which also has a washing machine tracker, like a household supply tracker, and I think another one. Oh, and then a laundry supply. And then the home decor with a home decor tracker, a seasonal decor, a down payment, which has a moving fund, and then 3 different household down payment like trackers to sort of try and keep that one going over time, because right now I don't have any plans for a house, but saving can't really ever really start. That was a lot of the same word. Can't ever start too early. Okay. This is my like groceries, sort of like personal binder that'll get used more often. So it has my groceries tracker, my Costco, which just has a grocery shopping savings challenge, because I don't have a Costco membership or anything at the moment, but I do want to get one in the future. So we're just going to be like saving for that, and that'll be that. I've got my eating out, which has a few different trackers. It's got a dining out, an actual eating out, a tea fund, a coffee shop, and a movie night. We've got pet food, pet insurance, cat toys, and a little savings tracker for this. I think this one only totals up to like $200 or something, because I just want to save like $2 every paycheck or something. Medical insurance, which has a health fund and a prescription fund. We've got medical copay, dental insurance, which has a dental fund, dental copay. My vision insurance, which is really just going to cover for any like glasses costs or anything, so I just have a vision tracker. A vision copay, my phone payment, internet, which just has an internet savings tracker, electronic devices, which is just going to be saving for any new electronic devices. So we have a printer and a laptop at the moment, but I could probably also add in like a new phone tracker or something. But not for now. This is my yearly, which is just going to be a monthly sort of savings tracker. We've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then we've got my receipts as well. But that's just going to be for the whole year. I'm going to be adding in like small amounts here and there, not necessarily only in that month, because I don't think I necessarily have enough to put away that much. But I'm just going to be adding here and there to each of them. Next up, we have my savings tracker, which this is my emergency fund. It's going to have a whole bunch of different trackers in there of various amounts, so I can just sort of keep bulking that one up. I've got my 100 envelopes, which I'm going to be stuffing in here first when I'm doing my cash stuffings, and then I'll periodically go through and stuff that into the actual 100 envelope binder. We've got a 2025 tracker, 52 weeks, which is just going to be per day, like for every day of the month is going to get that amount. So like day 1 is going to get 1, day 2, 2, and like day 31, 31, you know? I've got a few mini challenges that are just small amounts, nothing too big or crazy. We've got $100, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, a $7,000, which is technically an emergency fund, but I liked it, so I printed it out. We've got a 10K, we've got a 30K, and a 50K. And then I do have a few extra, either blanks or like higher denominations of the savings trackers. Of course, not everything is going to get filled this year, and I might just do it so I can like bump it up to other ones, just because it is a lot, and I'd rather it get bumped up rather than sort of start over when it's those larger amounts, because I feel like that's harder to do. Personal care, which is just like my personal spending money. We've got like a personal challenge, a self-care challenge, and I slipped in an anniversary challenge, but I'm not currently in a relationship, but thought I'd just be prepared and print it out anyways. We've got memberships, subscriptions, and a Prime subscription tracker in there. Birthday gift with a birthday tracker. Seasonal gifts with a gift tracker and a Black Friday tracker, because I thought that sort of went like hand in hand a little bit. We've got planner and stationery, and that is going to be the end of my binders for this year. I might add in a few more if I need to, but at the moment I think I'm pretty good with what I have, and that it'll hold me pretty well to what I'm planning to budget for this year, which yeah, let me get that out. So this is a little small because it's really just for me, to sort of plan out my like sort of weekly, how I want to move my paycheck around. So I've got each of those categories in my binders listed out, the bills I'll need to pay for it, and then here I'm going to be writing like the amount. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this budget worked out with you guys so that we can have this for future reference, just to look at. Because even though I do have those little cards in the binders, they're not actually, we'll just go ahead and go from those binders and write it out on here. So we've got our car, which I do have like the caps written down to like how much I actually want to save in there. We've got home, got my needs binder, which I mostly just will call like my grocery binder. It's not really going to be as anything else. I've got my monthly, as well as I snuck the personal one back here because it was gonna be, well, there's not really anywhere to hide them in this one because there's no cover. But I was able to put the savings one back here, which I've got like a rough breakdown, but I definitely don't make $2,000 a week or even $1,000 a week. So it's more just gonna be like working up towards those, rather than like getting that. But to like make that within a year, this is sort of how much I would have to save per week, which is a little bit of an insane amount of money right now. Not totally something I'm crazy for. But yeah, we'll get these written down here so that I can just make quick references on what it's gonna be. I just have a purple pen handy, so that'll do. I want like a harder surface to write on though. So we'll just take this notebook. Don't tilt the paper. You don't need to tilt the paper to continue writing. Okay. We have the emergency sort of savings one first. So that'll be, I'm gonna put like the higher amounts down, but I know for the savings ones, it can just be like whatever I have left. So emergency, I want to try saving 25, 100 envelopes, 25, 2025, I want to try saving 50 per week, as well as the 52 weeks. My mini challenges, I was just going to do $1, as well as the $100 one. And then the 20K, these are all just ones that are not really going to be priorities at all, but like I'm just writing them out anyways, because I had them, you know, why not? But yeah, well, actually, I'll just go put these back because then I'm gonna forget. So that'll make it easier. Oh, maybe I should make, no. I feel like I could make like a Barnes & Noble fund or something, because I feel like I go shop at Barnes & Nobles a lot. I did split it up slightly differently. Like I split up like my phone and internet when it's in like sort of my personal binder, or at least this part of it, but that's okay. We've got personal, which was going to be around 30, though this one is going to be sort of my flex savings, because I'm really only going to be with like priorities for the most part. Like priorities first. Personal care I would like to have as a priority, but it's definitely not always going to be the same amount, just because I can't, I won't always be able to actually make it with that and still keep my priorities together. We've got personal, And I'll just leave this here for now because we just have our monthlies, which is gonna be around 500, but I think some of them are lower, which is fine. I'll just do whatever it ends up being. But this way, I don't really have to keep like referencing the cards too much every time I go to do like my actual sort of budget. 25 for groceries. Costco was gonna get 5. Eating out at 15. Pet food at 25. Insurance at 15. And cat toys at 10. And then we had medical insurance, which was 25. Copay at 5. And then everything down was gonna get 5. Phone is 20, internet is 20, and electronic devices at 15. Now I just kept most of the payments just like even, like zeros, just because it was going to be easier at the end of the month, and anything extra is just going to get like kept into my account whenever I go back to pay these, just so that I don't have to like worry about like trying to find where those like pennies are gonna go, or like the or like any of the extra dollars are gonna go. They're just gonna stay in my account, and there'll be like a little buffer in there, so I don't have to worry about it. We've got home, which rent was going to be 200, utilities at 25, insurance month ahead, repairs, maintenance, decor, and down payment, which I did forget about something, but I noticed. Added it back in. Okay. And lastly, the car, which we can just leave that one closed actually. Which was going to be getting insurance, gas, tires, registration, repairs, maintenance, utilities, new car, and travel. Okay. So this will just be kept for reference for me. And there are a few ways that I like to break this down, but I'll tend to just do like rent and car in like the hundreds or like the 50s, just because those are going to be like the bigger payments of the month. So there's no reason to make them smaller or anything. But for the most part, it's going to just be a lot of small bills, because there's really no reason to do like bigger bills or anything. But we'll see how well we can stick to this budget for this month, or if we're going to have to like work around and see what actually works. Because this should be fine. We shouldn't have to worry about anything extra at the moment, and this would work out. But yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you had at least some fun or had some questions answered about how I break down my budget and how we're hoping for this year to go. But thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.